Hey everyone out there, thanks for stopping by and checking out my Take a Trip with Timmy video essay, and thanks in advance for your vote. I've been getting it a lot lately from my parents, my friends, my in-laws especially. Why do you want to be a doctor? Why do I want to be a medical professional? And really it's a bit of a long story, so bear with me. Medicine wasn't always my focus. In fact, other than some really terrible handwriting, there wasn't much in my blood that had to do with medicine. But I guess if I can blame something for my current passion, it'd be the purpose that I felt involved in service. For me, service meant a lot of things. It meant realizing how fragile our lives can be in the places that we call home. And further, service meant realizing how large home truly is. I traded in a couple of weeks of my summer for a chance to see the workings of an international development organization up close and personal. Since, because no one more qualified came around, I'd become the local expert on preventative health. This meant I was the new and first leader of Corazones Saludables, Healthy Hearts, a support group dedicated to these patients. To some, the thought of Ecuador catalyzes glamorous images of the Galapagos Islands, Amazon escapes, or mountainous getaways. But for the 50% or so of the population on less than $1 a day, life and further health means something different. And so, in that summer of 2010, comparatively oblivious, yet no less excited, I stepped foot in Ecuador, intrigued to witness these constraints on health, on happiness, and on life. The clinic was small. My officina, even more so. In short, my responsibilities were easy. Identify patients in need of screening, engage them through education and communication, and most of all, try not to make a fool of myself. It was a thankless job, a step above telemarketing in a foreign language, I'd think to myself day after day, but there was an undeniable motivation. A pressure, if you will, from one of the oldest sources in the book, a friend. His name is Cosme, from a small area known only as Machachi, with a birth date a little less certain. Of the 800 patients I met and personally had to call, he was something special. Each and every day, he was there. As he talked, I listened. When he questioned, I explained. And for the first time, he told me, I know what is making me sick. And with this understanding, he knew he could change. But it was too little, too late.
Hola, buenos días. Sí, con Cosme, por favor. Ah, ¿no está? Bueno, pues, dile por favor que hay una reunión mañana a la clínica. En serio, lo lamento, señora. Pues no estamos enterados y envío mis sinceras condolencias. Si hay algo que pueda hacer, avísame, por favor. Tenga un buen día.
If Ecuador was my first lesson in global health, then Cosme was my first professor. To this day, I still carry the burden of thinking that there's something more that I could have done. I still carry the burden thinking that had I been a doctor, had I been able to provide something more, he'd still be with us today. But then I think that's what global health is all about. It's not about how many patients you save or how many lives you can change, but it's about those lives that are continued to be lost today in spite of our best efforts. In an increasingly popular Haitian proverb, beyond mountains, there are more mountains, and what I think our generation of global health advocates needs to realize is not so much what's beyond this next mountain or what we have along the bend, but how far and how hard are we willing to work to make the change. For me, whether it's a trip in the near future or whether it's the rest of my life spent dedicated to patients like Cosme, I know that I'm going to spend the rest of my days working for people like him.
sangrando está.